What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct.
indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. It seems a little too convenient that when... I mean, yeah, Hina got sick, but you decided to go, oh, let's just go to the bathroom. And then suddenly, Hifumi's body's gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. That's not possible, because Hifumi's fucking huge.
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't even think of it anything else than impossible. Because it is impossible. The only person strong enough to do that is Sakura. But Sakura was with us the whole fucking time. Justice Hammer 3, the one that used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Let's just take a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. And this makes it even more suspicious because this only confirms that Hifumi could have just... Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. He could have just grabbed the blood packets from this thing and dumped it all over himself to make it look like he was injured. It's just a normal trash can. Something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief, his glass is clean. Yep, this is just too easy. It's Hifumi. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, and it's also covered in blood. And he used that to wipe his glasses when he was first in here, and then he used his little handkerchief to wipe it off, tossed it in a trash can, walked up upstairs, moved Taka's body to that room, locked the room, and then, yep, I cracked this shit wide open. This trial hasn't even started yet.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth. And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who needs something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither, but it might be more important. Yes, because it's that freaking little thing that Hifumi likes. Fucking bastard killed Taka! Hello, Genocide Jill.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimate rare event.
Yeah, I bet you were. The tarp was taken from here as well. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before and just recently too. Yep, and the freaking wheel marks in the blood. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. It reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. That blood could have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yup. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi was never dead to begin with! Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up on the 3rd floor. Still a total mystery. Justice Hammer 4. Body was moved with the murder weapons just left here. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is a note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt, and I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Alright. Byakuya. What's the relevance of this note? Basically, what, proving Hiro's innocence that he was in the dining hall that whole time because he was waiting for everybody to show up? So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? I know I'm being very biased towards Hifumi, but everything just leads towards him. It's too easy, like... Taka, I'm sorry! Where's... his room? Hero? The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take it a plunge. How come he has all this cool shit in his room? Like, his room's all decorated and stuff. Seems like everyone's room's decorated except for Makoto's because he's so basic and boring. Anyways, this is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. I see, like, the camera, like, glitching. It's kind of freaking me out. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Sure. I think there's something in the cardboard box. Blueprints for something in... Oh, what? What? Wait! No. This has to be planted. What? Why is this in here? Something made out of cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo-Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo-Justice. Have the arms been like this? Hiro is not into this shit. Only Hifumi is, and Hifumi's he's... Well, he makes fanfic. I don't know if he actually writes or draws, but... Hiro's not into this stuff. Have the arms bend like this? So, let me think. He made the robot in a certain way, and then maybe he put it, Hifumi, like, kind of wore it on his shoulders to make it look like he was being dragged away? I don't fucking know. Ugh. This is getting confusing. But this isn't... No, this isn't Hiro. This is not. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Soundlessly check the bathroom. Nothing in here. Pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? I don't know, man. It's... Everything's being pointed towards Hiro, and it's too easy.
Makoto! Big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
Really? Where is she? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too.
Robo Justice?
It's Hiro wearing that costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Alright. Kyoko, where the fuck have you been? Kyoko, and...
I mean,
What? Few men have the worst day. Huh? Hiro is in this suit? Hiro? What the fuck's going on? First you. Where have you been?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me! You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know what happened, then I woke up and I was here. I don't care, do something about that costume, it pains me to look at you.
let me out of here!
How did he stuff it? What? I'm assuming Hifumi built this and stuffed him into it. This is weird. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
Got it all
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the desk that's keeping you from There's a clasp on the basket that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. How would you know that, Celeste? Unless Byakuya told everyone, but how would you know that?
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it
Then it's
be-
obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone. But, how would Celeste know that the blueprints are in his room, huh?
That's terrible!
That's Hiro!
Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the
Good
once.
idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
God damn it, Hina. You need to stop hopping on the bandwagon and think for yourself. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the
You
heck?
can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So, who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Oh, fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Are you serious? Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the costume. You know, you're so stupid. That's probably why you're one of my favorite characters.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit off again.
Well, now you're out of excuses.
No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting it on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
See? I told you it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just
Who cares? Hiro's the only one with an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is why we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Hina, you need to stop.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who is it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Ifumi. 2 people?
Just the one.
Why are you freaking out? You did it! I did not! Wait, hold on. Those 2s are the one that were killed.
How about
That's
that?
it! I know who did it!
So then,
You may as well tell us, huh? Taka and Ifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which
right.
means Alter Ego and Orochihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Unfortunate?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
I know, that note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. What? The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. Oh.
Hey.
Then the real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the one.
Not a chance.
So
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage? A chance to escape? Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, you're kind of dumb too, Hina, but yeah, I agree. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Don't be
Hey,
mean.
well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket. And it's missing.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. You gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with that you claim, but you want us to believe you. Give us a reason. For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the
Was it
worst.
really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why. It's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got in a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It
Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
we go? Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
You have to hurry before the class trial begins again. You're right. Okay then, show me the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we have to head that way. Kyoko's gonna find out you're alive. I swear. Fumi, and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew
The
it.
Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I
Makoto, I found something. You did?
see. Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did. Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to start beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all that was in his hand? That's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
so
Let's
then,
check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left a few clues of his own. So, did you find anything?
indeed.
I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hid it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is
It was
that?
just his pants, not like his socks or something. His socks? Really, Kyoko? Okay. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed in his pants, it was like... better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. That's the note that he wrote to Hiro. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. What I'm thinking now what happened is that... Fuck, I don't know. Why would the scrap be in Taka's hand? Not sure.
so...
That sounds very familiar. That's it, that's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth.
However,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? The time's different. Hiro told us the note said meet at 1 a.m., but the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean that it's meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain a little more? Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? No idea.
so then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
Hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were... carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have time to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone on my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come to a point, however, where the handbooks may play a role. Handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, then I better keep it in mind. Oh no, does that mean it's time for the trial?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. You're right.
Shall we
Well,
go?
we better get going. Okay.